Well, this is indeed my first time I've ever been here, but I tell you that the people that I've dealt with have been just the best people to deal with that I've ever run into. The track, I didn't get a lot of laps on a track, so I can't tell you what I think of the track yet, but it's interesting. The track is very interesting. I just love the atmosphere. It's situated in a good part of the country where it's just about the same drive for a lot of people. I can't think of a better place to be today, and they ordered the perfect weather for a race, so we're going to have a good one.
Get a traveling series come in here, get new eyes on the track. It's a great thing, and it's cool for the drivers as well as the fans to get to see something different and just enjoy another kind of racing. So it's cool to see like these, I guess they're old cup cars and things like that. And that's pretty cool. That's relatable with some of the older hardcore fans and stuff like that. So I don't know. It's a good thing. I mean, I'm all for it. I hope that they have a good turnout and they enjoy their time here and they want to come back again and do it next year. So it's always welcome to have somebody come traveling in here as a series and put on a show.
I came here in the mid-90s helping Frank Sprouse and with his pavement modified. It's changed a lot. You know, I haven't seen the track in 30 years. It's the first time I've ever driven on it. It's really neat. It's tempting to want to come here every week because I think you could get really good at short track racing at this type of track with this type of surface. And it's an hour and a half away from the house. It took me a quarter tank of gas to get down here. I would like to race here every week, and I'm really thankful for Ona for having us. I think we're gonna have a lot of fun tonight.
I've got family here with me right now. I've actually got a sister that lives in this area just a few miles from the track. Well, the first practice went out, the car felt terrible. I mean, I must have hit every hole and every rough spot on the track. Second practice was much better. I got up off the bottom of the track and it was smoother, quite a bit smoother.
Is it comparable to anything you've run before?
No, not really.
So Ona Speedway is just a completely unique animal here.
Yes.
Well, like I say, we've talked about it for many years, wanting to get back to the track here in West Virginia. And to my knowledge, this is the only paved track in the state of West Virginia. So for us to be able to get back here, it'd be pretty special if we could, knock off a W tonight. I do not remember it being as rough as what it is right now. I know they've got some new pavement and stuff out there, but the track's pretty slick today. I don't know, it's not really that as hot as it has been, but yeah, we're struggling just trying to find grip. What we've done, we basically unloaded with the setup we had here 12 years ago and had to make major swings at it. Shock adjustments, tire pressure, springs, anything we can throw at it, we've been trying.
Yeah, what's actually kind of cool is my dad grew up in Beckley, West Virginia. That's where he's from. So it's kind of cool seeing him, his looks on his face when we came back in this direction. And I love racing out in West Virginia. It's actually pretty fun. It's just different than what I'm used to in Virginia, but pretty awesome. When we did this car, this is all paint. There's no vinyl other than the actual Valvoline letters and logos. But a lot of people are pretty surprised by that we did paint and made it permanent. So we've been racing it everywhere this way. But yeah, it takes a lot of preparation to get them where we are, and to make them fast is a whole nother ball game. I mean, this is what's beautiful about this series is everybody works on their pieces. They all work hard on them. It's just like the old days. Not good memories.
Really?
No, last time I was here, we had an issue with our car. Actually got in a little scuffle a couple times on track, ended up overheating it and blowing the motor. So I have that in my back of my head when I'm out here. But the track does feel a little different, which is pretty cool. They paved a certain couple areas, and those little areas have a ton of grip. So I think it's going to be pretty fun tonight.
I think it's great to have the series traveling around. It's an affordable series, so I encourage anyone, that wants to take a step up from late model to something, that's almost 700 horsepower. I think most of these cars are around 650. It's like a step up. It's affordable. We travel around to different tracks. Got good competitive rules. You don't have to run, bump stops are illegal, so that takes out a lot of extra spin there. As far as tire rules, you buy a 401 race to the next if you want to do that with the American racers, or you can run the used Hoosiers. So I think it's a really affordable series, so encourage people out there, if you want to travel, get to experience different racetracks, this is definitely the series to do it.
I like to travel around to the different racetracks. I'm not sure when I was here last. I have a memory problem because I'm really old. So it doesn't help having some experience here before. What helps is I've been playing with race cars forever. 50 years at least, maybe more. So it's just kind of something that gets ingrained in you. And you just go out and get what you can get out of your car, race it to the best of your ability, have fun with your competitors, see how it shakes out at the end of the night.
The track has a lot of history here. You know, the NASCAR Cup Series ran here 4 times. Also, lots of ARCA races. This is the track that Benny Parsons made his first career ARCA start at. I think they even had some USAC stock car races back in the day. So, in the 60s and 70s, the place was different. Where we're standing at now was all the bleachers back by the airport hangars. You know, the place held 20,000 people back then. And then it sat dormant for 20 years. And then, thankfully, since 95, besides a couple years, the track's been able to go, you know, pretty steady every year since then. Something that we're thankful to do with being able to put some asphalt on the track. That was something everybody's been wanting. The surface, the last time it's had a full repave was 1995, so we were able to get, you know, what we felt was the worst parts of the track, to get that new asphalt in. So that's something we were glad to do, and yeah, we're just trying to chip away with everything, just trying to improve as much as we can. I'm thankful for Bill and Lynn, the track owners. They do a great job with everything here. Just couldn't ask for better people to work with. That's one thing we advertise, is that it's an action track. You know, we're thankful we have, you know, a lot of good racing here. With tonight, I mean, it was a good racing in all of our classes. I thought the Super Cup races were good. I know you guys had the attrition there, but you know, even that second race, you know, the top 2 were nose to tail for probably 32 to 35 of the 40 laps. So it's cool to see the full-bodied stock cars back here. I love the Super Cup Series and the concept behind it. I think it's a good deal, and we were glad to have him here this year.
Well, we thank you for having us and back with the series and all that you guys do.
Oh, that's no problem. We appreciate you guys.